All right, Nathan, so what are we going to do today?
We're going to be making chocolate-covered espresso beans.
Ooh, chocolate-covered espresso beans.
Yes.
Okay, so what ingredients do we need?
We need dark chocolate, chocolate chips, and we need Hershey's cocoa, and the espresso beans.
That's it, huh?
Yeah. And we also need a pan and fire.
All right, Nathan, so what's our next step here?
The next step is going to be opening the dark chocolate, and then we're going to put it into the pan. Lots of chocolate. And wait until it's sauce.
Okay. All right, so what step are we on now?
Okay, so we're on the third step, and we need to keep mixing it so that it doesn't burn.
Okay.
Looks good already.
And we keep mixing it and stirring it until it's completely melted?
Yes.
And
it'll make this yummy, creamy looking chocolate.
cool. So
The next step is going to be putting in the espresso beans or coffee beans, but not yet because it needs to be melted all the way.
all right. So what's the next step
So
here?
the next step is after your chocolate is all melted, then we're going to need to put in the espresso beans.
Okay. And it looks like the smell of melting chocolate has brought out more helpers.
Yay!
Is that chocolate melted yet?
Almost.
Almost.
Yeah, it still looks a little bit.
It's got some lumpies in it? All right, Nathan, you go ahead and get that bag of espresso beans open up.
Okay. Okay.
All right, chocolate lady, are we ready for the coffee beans?
Looks like chocolate.
All right, bean boy.
Let's pour.
All right. So now that the beans are in, what are we supposed to do, Kaylee?
Stir it up.
That's right, so that all the coffee beans get evenly coated.
Yay, chocolate and coffee.
All right, guys. So what step are we on now?
We're gonna pour them onto we're gonna fork them onto the pan and then separate them out.
Okay. So let's go ahead and carefully bring your warm pan over here. And Nathan, bring the fork and carefully pull them out onto the pan. Trying to make sure to kind of separate them out a little bit because the next step, what was the next step, Kaylee?
To drop them into the chocolate cocoa powder stuff.
Okay. So let's all right, so we're nearing the end of the removal phase, right? All right. So Nathan, start taking them individually off of there, putting them into the cocoa powder. So scoop one up individual like, drop it into the, there you go. Just keep doing that.
Some sugar in with it to try to make it sweet, or
All right, so as we're dropping them in, Mom came in and gave a great suggestion about putting the chocolate powder stuff on top through a sifter.
Yay, Mom.
a little bit on the ground with.
All right, so Michelle had another great idea about putting some powdered sugar in with it to give it a little bit sweeter flavor, because she's sweet. Of course, the sweetness thinks of the sweet ideas.
I just like sugar. Okay, I'll try
So
it.
now let's drop in some, oh, you kind of missed there, Nate. You want to make sure that there's chocolate on the beans. So we
There's
can,
lots of chocolate.
all right. So it's sort of a snack project and art project at the same time. Because you get to get your fingers in it.
Yeah, I like getting my fingers dirty.
Yay.
Kaylee doesn't like getting her fingers dirty because she's using forks.
I do like getting my fingers dirty. Just not
Put
right
down
now.
the forks and get your fingers out.
Okay.
Let's do this.
I don't, yeah.
I like getting my hands dirty, not just my fingers.
Oh my, look at that.
There's lots of them.
Yeah, and that's
This was only a
only a
small portion.
small portion of the bag.
Okay.
All right, so now we need to
Wash.
let them cool. Looks like you've been playing in the dirt.
Yeah.
Have you been playing in the dirt too, Kaylee? All right, let's wash that dirt off. No licking your fingers.
I was like this.
You gonna lick your fingers?
Can I?
Go ahead.
It tastes good and bad at the same time.
All right, wash your fingers off.
Okay.
I'm gonna. All right, so I'm gonna try one of these. So it's bitter,
It's bitter.
but I think it'll do the job. We'll see.
Trying a chocolate covered espresso bean. It's actually good.
Yeah?
Do you need some water?
Yeah.